Super on breaking news. Looks like this beloved Spider-Man brand new day. This movie just broke a record. Looks like this movie has become like shocking, like really shocking. Like looks like this movie just beat Avenger Endgame opening weekend. Like this movie looks like Spider-Man Brand New Day end up making $360 million on its opening weekend, beating Avenger Endgame. This is like wow. Obviously, during the weekend, I guess this number were just estimated that like the Spider-Man movie did open to like 355 million, but looks like now Monday adjusted number looks like this movie has officially beat Avenger Endgame movie. Like just think for a second what just happened. Like this is crazy. How much like money it made on its opening weekend. Like absolutely insane. Also testament to how much people love Tom Holland as a Spider-Man. After all, Spider-Man No Way Home did leave with this huge cliffhanger. It gave audience a hope that Tom Holland Spider-Man will finally be free from MCU, Iron Man, Shadow, everything else. Like this will be the movie where he will be his own, and this movie has delivered that to the audience, which tells me the power of Spider-Man as a brand. Spider-Man and Batman. Every time, especially I guess for Batman case, it didn't open that big, obviously, because Batman is a little bit like for older audience than the Spider-Man. Spider-Man is like for all ages, anybody can watch and enjoy it, especially little kids, they really love it. So, it's also a testament to Spider-Man movie, people will show up. Although it's not same as obviously other Spider-Man movie. This movie was really, really was special because of course, this is finally Spider-Man, he's his own adult Spider-Man. Also, the villain is so interesting, so huge. I feel like Sadie Sink, she should get some credit because she did absolutely amazing job playing this, like the younger version of Jean Grey. People really loving her, and of course Sadie Sink, she's like not an unknown face either. She's from like she played a huge role in Stranger Things, the biggest show on Netflix. I guess it used to be the biggest show ever. So, she's also very known face. And this movie also has Zendaya and other people. Although I don't think this movie is hit because of Zendaya, because a lot of people don't want to see her anymore. That's the also other truth. Although she shows up everywhere, but I feel like Tom Holland, he should get all the credit, and also Daniel Justin Cretton, because this movie's action scenes were so mesmerizing. Of course, I knew this movie gonna be like I actually never thought it will break Avenger Endgame's like opening weekend number, like because Avenger Endgame was like 10 years, like that movie was building up for 10 years. Finally there was a finale movie, and this movie breaks that movie's record. Like, man, this is unbelievable. And on top of it, of course, this weekend Odyssey also make $51 million. Although before I go on with all the number, I should mention that also this truth is this weekend was really, really very hot. It was like the hottest weekend in the summer. Like everywhere is so hot, and there's a forest fire also going on, and so a lot of stuff is happening. This is one of those weekend like where if you want to go somewhere cool down or something, either you go to beach or go to a movie theater. There is also other reality. I have to mention that. There is that, of course, the Sony Studio CEO Tom Rothman. He's not bragging about it. His interview with the Hollywood Reporter, he's saying, he's like, he just wants people to enjoy this movie. He doesn't want to brag about beating any record because obviously he doesn't want to made like me angry to Marvel Studios CEO, of course, Kevin Feige, who should get also credit for this movie. Although I feel like this movie's credit still should go to Tom Holland and Daniel Dustin Cretton, because end of the day, these people really worked hard to make this movie special. And this is the fourth movie in Spider-Man universe, although the Spider-Man No Way Home, did leave with this huge cliffhanger for people. People were really excited to see him in this adult life, and this movie really delivered that. That is why you see this movie's Rotten Tomato score is so high. Audience score and critic score is really lining up together. Although I personally really love this movie, but my personal bias, if I put aside, this movie really delivered what people were looking from this movie. Tom Holland, he did really good job. And all the secret around this movie, they kept secret, like nothing was out. All the saddest thing, I guess, she was Jean Grey, everybody knew about that, but it wasn't never confirmed. So this movie really, like, this still I cannot wrap around. Like, this movie broke Avenger Endgame's opening weekend number. Like, when I think about it, although this is also, like, I have to mention this, the ticket price is way higher than back then. So like, also that will, like, affect it, obviously. But the biggest thing about this movie is this movie really delivered the audience what it promised. So that is the reason it is such a huge hit. uh, from here on, where this movie will go next, will this movie break Avenger Endgame box office, overall box office? I think maybe that will make Marvel Studio, although this is, even though everyday people think like these Spider-Man movies are from Marvel Studio, but still these movies are owned by Sony Studio. These are, like, this movie, when they're done playing theater, they goes to Netflix, because Sony Studio has the exclusive deal with Netflix. So that's how the, like, this movie is still owned by Sony Studio. If you think about, like, this movie is about to break Avenger Endgame's all-time box office, like, bruh, I don't think Marvel Studio will like that, but looks like it will do that. Like, this movie will break Avenger Endgame. Although that we're talking about $3 billion. I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it will not. Who knows? It also depends on worldwide, like the international market. Although it also did good there, so who knows? It could make 3 billion. So let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie's box office success? If you enjoyed this video, watch other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.